What's going on, everybody? This is Joe, and I am here for another, a bit of a weird one, but another Outlaws of Thunder Junction pre-release kit opening. For those of you that may be unaware, I am the person that has opened more pre-release kits than anybody else here on YouTube, and I do not plan on stopping anytime soon, although I kind of hinted at it during one of our streams last week. But a bit of a weird situation this time around. This kit's open, and all of its contents have been revealed already. Like there's nothing in here. Why? Well, because I filmed this video already. And I talked to all of you, and I gave away arena codes, and I opened all the cards, and I looked at them, and I was all surprised and stuff. And then when I was transferring the data from my memory card to my PC so that I could edit it, it disappeared. It just went away forever. It was gone. I was not pleased, but it happens. In fact, you know, my wife Amy, if you're unfamiliar, was really nice. She was like, look, for all the pre-release kits that you've done, the fact that this is like the first time that this has happened is actually pretty impressive, which I appreciate that. And so what I wanted to do is, I still have arena codes to give away. There are 2 of them. I wanted to, instead of just putting them into one of the other videos, I did at least want to kind of show off the cards that I got. And so even though they're not in the packs anymore, I did put them back in pseudo pack order. Obviously, you know, I said to Amy, I was like, you know, I couldn't really reference the video, right, to find out what was in each pack or whatever, but I did my best, so it's not exactly the order that it would have been in, so I do apologize for that. In the future, if you feel like you don't want this kind of content and you're like, yeah, Joe, this is kind of dumb, like, let me know. I bought 3 kits. I wanted to make videos for 3 kits, so I hope that this works for all of you. Inside of the kits, if you're unfamiliar, don't forget, we've got the divider here with the cactus planeswalker symbol and nothing on the other side. We've got the insert for how to build a pre-release deck, which I also always say, ask people at your store, ask the employees, ask your fellow players. They are usually able to be quite helpful, because I do think that pre-release is a very good event for new players. I really, really do. And then we've got this Tiny Bones art for the insert as well. So we'll leave those on the side. As I said, 2 codes for MTG Arena will be given away in this video. The set is live on Arena, so you are more than welcome to try to use these codes. Don't forget, it's 1 code per account, and we'll talk about that more as it comes up. But we also have a promo foil. I don't know if you can see how pringly this thing is, but it has been sitting out for, I don't know, less than a week, unwrapped. So, but anyway, this is our promo foil rare in Inspiring Vantage. Now, I usually say when I open these kits that I don't usually love opening rare lands in pre-release kits. I usually like my rares and mythics, along with obviously all my other cards, right? I'm not that bad at this game, but I usually like my rares and mythics to like help me be pointed in a particular direction of like where the kit wants me to go. And rare lands don't do that. They really do not help with that at all. And so, you know, obviously if you're in those colors or if you're splashing one of those colors, the lands could be quite helpful, but in this case, not so much. I do still have, it's funny, the way that I did the video, right? I do still have the empty packs here as well, so I could do a little bit of the ASMR stuff for you if that's as we get there. But otherwise, obviously, all the cards are already unwrapped. So, hey, look, I'm opening my first pack. Here is, sorry, it's really dumb. Here is pack 1. We start with an Explosive Derailment, a Voracious Varmint, a Nezumi Linkbreaker, Seize the Secrets, Rodeo Pyromancers, Oasis Gardener, another good card to help with splashing if we were interested in that. Aloe Alchemist is our first uncommon. Frontier Seeker is our second. And Red Rock Sentinel is the third, which means our next card is another uncommon in Betrayal at the Vault, and a Story Spotlight card. And our rare or mythic is a Lila, Undefeated Slick Shot. Very nice. Okay, I mean, obviously we have Inspiring Vantage. Like I said, that doesn't point us in a particular direction, but we do have a blue-red card now as a rare, so something to keep an eye out for if we want to be able to try to play those colors. Our breaking news card is a Vanishing Verse white-black. Okay, I mean, interesting. Exile target monocolored permanent at instant speed. Removal is important, so that's pretty good. And then our foil, yes, is a Tumbleweed Rising. I actually like this card quite a bit. I think it's very good. I've seen it used to incredible effect, and I've seen it used to pretty damn good effect. I had a deck where at pre-release where you could pretty consistently get a 4/4 out with this, and for 2 mana, that's pretty great. So yeah, good stuff. And I mean, it looks pretty cool in foil as well. Good card. And that's a common foil. Then we have a regular forest and an art card for Decimate from the, I believe, a breaking news card. Very nice. Okay. Pack 2 is Desert's Dew to start. That's a nice one, obviously. Good removal. A Failed Fording. Outlaw Medic. Nice one. Irascible Wolverine. Drover Grizzly. I love the mounts deck in this format. Really, really love it. Ambush Gigapede. Very good one. A Blood Hustler uncommon this past Monday on our live stream, because we stream Arena, if you're unaware, every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern right here on this channel. We would love to have you join us. You're more than welcome. This card worked very well for us in, I believe, both decks. I don't remember, but it's just a very good card. Very, very good card. And it's our first uncommon. Cactus Folk Sure Shot. This card worked pretty well for us also. And a Bovine Intervention. Interesting. All cards that we used this past week, really good ones as well. Which means behind it we have another uncommon in Shackle Slinger. But the thing that freaked me out about this when I originally opened it, look at that top corner. Do you see that? Do you see that miscoloration or discoloration? Misprint. Very, very cool. I thought that was nice. You know, I'm not a misprint aficionado. I'm sure that it's not like, oh my god, this card's $1 million now, but it's cool to see nonetheless that there's that that little bit of a misprint there. If you know more about misprints than I, which I'm sure is not that hard, let me know in the comments down below what you think of this fun little art misprint here. I'm not asking if I have $1 million. I don't think I do. That's not what I'm saying, but just let me know what you think of it in general, because I think it's pretty cool. Which means our rare or mythic is Bruce Tarl, Roving Rancher. Another card that we used this week. This guy's really fun. He can make you oxen that have double strike. Really, really cool. Behind him, our breaking news card is a Hypothesizzle. Okay. This one's fun. I mean, we already have a blue-red card in Lila. And if we go blue, red, white, I mean, obviously we have Bruce Tarl and Inspiring Vantage if we wanted to just go red, white, but still, Hypothesizzle, good card. And then our foil is a foil common in Desperate Bloodseeker. I do not love the foiling pattern on this card. Not very easy to tell that it's foil, but it is. But this card is good, especially since black is typically the commit a crime deck, and this card is, I mean, it's a 2-mana 2/2 lifelink, which is pretty good, but if you target your opponent to make them mill 2 cards when this comes in, you've committed a crime, so really nice for that deck. Our land, is a foil Abraded Bluffs. This foiling pattern I like, and it works really well with that Inspiring Vantage. Really, really nice. So yeah, I mean, Bruce Tarl looking better and better and more able to be casted, I suppose. But it also means that if we wanted to go blue, red, and splash white, we have now 2 ways of doing that. If we wanted to put in Bruce Tarl as a splash, And then behind it, I love this art for this copy token. It is so gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous artwork on this token. Sure, why not? We have a code for MTG Arena. Let's give this one away now. So I was saying before, it is 1 code per account on MTG Arena. That's not our rule, that's Wizards' rule, which is why we have more to give away, because people at our sponsor store, Champion Card Collector in Poughkeepsie, New York, our friendly local game store, if you will, where I did attend the pre-releases and filmed other videos, by the way, which if you did not get a chance to check them out, you should go check out the channel. I've opened a lot of product from this set, pre-release or otherwise, so you should definitely go check that out. I'm sure I'll have it linked up at the top or at the end for you or something like that, so definitely go check that out. But this is just our small way of saying thank you to all of you for watching our stuff. Hopefully you are enjoying. Obviously, we would love it if you would let us know in the comments down below. Say, hey, the first code worked for me. We can congratulate you or whatever the case may be. Let us know if you get cool stuff. We hope you do. And then I was mentioning Champion because the players at that store are aware that if they played in more than one pre-release, or if they don't play Arena or whatever, they won't be able to use more than one code or their codes at all. So they give those codes to us, which is why we have a second one to give away at some point in this video. So stay tuned for that. But our next pack, I'm not going to do the bit with the crinkling packs, but just know that I want to. We have a Hard Bristle Bandit, which is a very good card. Mana Dorks are great. A Vault Plunderer. Reach for the Sky. A Silver Deputy. Speaking of Reach for the Sky, Silver Deputy. Sterling Supplier. Sterling Hound. That's funny. A Longhorn Sharpshooter is our first uncommon. Wrangler of the Damned is the second. Okay. I mean, if we're splashing white, we could at least consider this one. I don't know how amazing it is, but if we're splashing white and we're in red, blue, this is a possibility at least. We have a Servant of the Stinger as our third uncommon, which means our next card is a rare in Hellspur Posse Boss. This one's a good one. I like this guy, Lizard Rogue. Behind it, our breaking news card. No, not our breaking news card. Our big score card is Tarnation Vista. I mean, yeah, this helps us splash as well. Choose a color, tap it to add 1 mana of the chosen color. That's absolutely incredible. If we're anywhere near 3 colors, or if we're like 2 colors, I mean, I probably still would play this for 2 colors. This is a cool one. And I mean, hey, big scorecards are great. They're like all considered mythics, so it just feels really good to open, the more mythics, the better, right? So that's a really good one. Then our breaking news card is a Skewer the Critics. This kit wants to be read. It really feels it. So for those of you that have not watched these videos before, I love to try to talk about like what deck I would make or you would make if we opened this kit at pre-release. So I would love to know your thoughts down in the comments below. Keep that in the back of your mind as we open these things up. But I mean, red seems very strong. And then the question is, do we play red-blue? Do we play red-white? Do we splash? We can talk about that. And then obviously, maybe you don't want to play red at all. And you can let me know that in the comments as well. Behind Skewer the Critics, our foil is a This Town Ain't Big Enough. That foiling is really cool. Look at that. Gorgeous. I like that quite a bit. Okay. I mean, and if we're playing blue, this gets in. Very, very nice. Our land is a Soured Springs. I mean, this card, if we're in red-blue, would help us cast like Vanishing Verse or something, but I think that's a little over the top. But it is fixing, so something to be aware of. And we have an art card for, what's his name? Akul? Akul the Unrepentant. That's right. Akul the Unrepentant. Gorgeous. I love this art. It's so sick. So dark and spooky. Okay. Next pack. 3 more packs to go. We are halfway there, everybody. Halfway there. We start with a Tiny Bones Fake Your Own Death. We have a Take the Fall. Take Up the Shield. Lots of take cards. Iron Fist Pulverizer. A Giant Beaver. all jokes aside, because first of all, this card is ridiculous that it's called Giant Beaver. But all jokes aside, I mentioned I love the mount deck. This card is so good. It's so good in that deck. I love this card. Spinewood's Paladin. Bounding Felidar is our first uncommon and another mount card. Honest Rutstein is our second. Very nice. And a Rambling Possum. More mounts. This pack was very mount heavy, I suppose. Interesting. Okay. Which means behind it we have our rare in Laughing Jasper Flint. Okay. Yeah. Very interesting. And then behind him, our breaking news card is... Yeah, a mythic breaking news card. I said mythics were good. The more mythics, the better. Here is Mindbreak Trap. Very nice. Okay. I mean, 4 mana, it can cost 0 if they've cast 3 or more spells this turn, which is actually... I'll try that again. Absolutely a possibility, especially with plot. Don't forget, when they plot the card, they're not casting it. When it comes out of plot, they're casting it. So if they're casting it for 0, it's still being cast. So this is absolutely something that you could utilize to make them pay by, setting this trap for them. So that's really, really good and kind of makes me, again, want to lean more into blue-red. Really, really nice Mindbreak Trap, which means our foil is, hey, another blue card. It's a Harrier Strix. You know what? Serviceable flyers. No issues whatsoever with that. 1 mana, 1/1 flyer. Tap something. You can draw, then discard with this. Really, really nice. And the foiling pattern is incredible. That background is gorgeous. Gorgeous in foil. Behind it, our land is a gorgeous, speaking of gorgeous, a gorgeous full art forest. Okay, and a food token as well. Not bad at all. I mean, 2 mythics so far. You know what? Why not? In celebration of our mythic, let's let's share the second code for MTG Arena. Don't forget, leave it in the comments down below. Say, hey, the second code worked for me. As I said, it's our small way of saying thank you. If you want to see more from us, don't forget that you can subscribe and ring that bell here on YouTube. You will get notifications whenever any of our videos come out and or whenever we go live, because we are live with Magic Monday, playing MTG Arena every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, but we're also live on Fridays, playing whatever video game we happen to be playing at the time. Right now, and for the past many weeks, we have been playing God of War Ragnarok. So if that's something you're interested in, come join us Fridays, 8 p.m. Eastern here on this channel as well. We would love to have you. We have a Reach for the Sky again to start this second to last pack. Consuming Ashes, nice removal spell. A Daring Thunder Thief. Steer Clear, I like this card. A Highway Robbery. Boneyard Desecrator. Another Harrier Strix. A Nurturing Pixie is our first uncommon. Eartha Joe Frontier Mentor. Okay, I mean, we talked about possibly being able to splash white. This is another gold card with red and white like Bruce Tarl. So that's another option if we want that. We have a Thunder Lasso as well. There were all white cards as our uncommons, at least partially. And behind it we have... Ooh, another red rare, huh? In Slick Shot Show Off. Very, very nice. A bird wizard with flying and haste. I mean, I talked about good flyers. This is an example of that. Our breaking news card behind it is... Nope, we had... Wow, I forgot. Okay, yeah, we have another mythic. That's 3 mythics so far in this kit. And of course, just really slamming home that if you're not playing red, you're doing something wrong. It is Terror of the Peaks, y'all. What an incredible, incredible card. Again, I opened these, but God knows. I mean, it was a while ago. This is a very, very cool card. I'm really glad to have it. So, yeah, I mean, again, in my opinion, and I would love to know if people disagree and why, but in my opinion, if you're not playing red with this kit, like I said, you're absolutely doing it wrong. The question then is, what's your second color and or third? But, I mean, come on, this card's insane. Absolutely incredible. Then our breaking news card is a Hindering Light. Okay, so this is blue-white. We're probably not playing this one, but still... Not a bad card, and it's a cool art on that one. And our foil is a foil blue card, common, in Seize the Secrets. Obviously, the middle of the card with Ashiok / Jace, spoilers, casting the spell. That is, that looks really cool, but kind of the rest of it doesn't look great in foil. And this is a Story Spotlight card. We have Jagged Barrens behind that. Another way, if we're in red and blue, that we could splash black. So we have 2 lands that could help us splash black if we're in red-blue, and 2 lands that could help us splash white if we're in red-blue. And we have an ad card behind that as well. We have one more pack to go. Let's see if this helps us determine, you know, maybe it is better to splash black than white. We have Laughing Jasper Flint. We had some damn good removal in black as well. Serviceable cards like Corrupted Conviction, for example, are pretty nice. But anyway, we have Corrupted Conviction, Geyser Drake, nice flyer, Inventive Wingsmith, Mine Raider, Dance of the Tumbleweeds, I actually like this card as well, Gold Pan, okay, not bad. Unfortunate Accident is our first uncommon. Again, solid removal. It does need double black, notably, if you're going to destroy a target creature with it, but still. Gold Rush is the second uncommon, and Demonic Ruckus is the third. More red cards, huh? All right, which means our next card is another uncommon in Mobile Homestead. Okay, and it's a vehicle. It could go in any deck, so if you would put this in, let me know. Like I said, comments down below. Which means our last, I guess, unless we get lucky with breaking news or foil or etc., but our last rare or mythic is a Veraska Joins Up. Definitely not getting in this deck, kind of no matter what we do, but interesting nonetheless. Our breaking news card in our pack is a Murder, double black again, but a very good removal spell. Very, very good. And our foil. Yep. A foil rare in red in Hellspur Posse Boss. So, yeah. Slick Shot Show Off, double Hellspur Posse Boss, Terror of the Peaks Slick Shot Show Off. If I didn't say that already, I did that, right? But regardless, so many red rares, like mono red as well, with then Laughing Jasper Flint, Bruce Tarl, and Lila all being part red. Like, come on. So good. And you know what? That smoke looks cool. And that background there, kind of about it with a foiling pattern, but still. Behind it, our land is a regular island and a dinosaur token. Okay, I mean, we opened 3 mythics here, but this kit wanted you to be in red, so I'm going to leave you looking at the red mythic that we opened in Terror of the Peaks. Thank you all so very much for joining me. I really hope everybody enjoyed. I mentioned that we play video games every Friday, but Joe, where would we be able to see all the other times that you've been live playing? Well, check out our other channels. Links down in the description box below for Video Games for All and Gluten Free for All. And don't forget that you can sub and ring the bells there also. And you should check the links down below for the links to our socials as well, specifically our Instagrams. Amy has been doing an incredible job over on Gluten Free for All Instagram, so you should check that out for yourself for sure. I do some things over on the Geek for All Instagram, but not as much as Amy, so if you're on Insta, please feel free to check that out. We appreciate it. And yeah, we would love to see you in more videos. Hopefully next week will be a little bit more normal when I actually open a full pre-release and don't have to worry about, fake pack noises and stuff like that. We can just do it like we normally do and have been doing for many, many years. And like I said, not planning on stopping anytime soon. So stay tuned till next week. Hopefully I'll see you there. And for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe. And as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.